Oh, this looks kind of interesting. What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. Today we're going to be talking about how Spotify will not stop. We'll also be talking about Reason 13, the new iPad Pro and iPad Air. Apparently people are really pissed off at the commercial. Sonarworks has gone in a very strange direction. Usually known for their frequency correction software for speakers and rooms, they decided to release a AI voice transformer plugin. So essentially, it just transforms your voice into another person's voice. Very new idea here. Fresh stuff. Very fresh stuff. Now, obviously, there are tools that allow you to turn your voice into famous artist voices, etc. I'm assuming it is going to be random people or like made up people, or maybe just they hired some random bums off the street in order to get their voices. So they state here it is the first voice changer plugin for your DAW. I believe that is the case. There are softwares that you can run on your computer in order to do it, but I don't think there's an actual plugin to do it. I haven't seen it yet, if it exists. So it includes 23 studio-grade voice models. You can transform your vocal track into a singing voice, and they said they have prioritized quality over quantity. You can transform your humming or beatboxing to sound like drums, guitar, violin. This actually sounds kind of sweet. I've seen some stuff like this in the past, but this seems like they've expanded upon it a bit more. It is cloud-based processing though, so that's it's not as awesome. Oh no, what is this? Oh no. No. You have to pay with like tokens. Like it's not like you buy the plugin and that's it. So you can buy 180,000 tokens for $40, which is 300 processing minutes. I hate how they have like scaled up the tokens to such a high number. And then that's for 300 minutes only. Like just say 300 minutes. Like why fucking 180,000? What the fuck? I guess their excuse for not having a perpetual license is because it uses considerable CPU processing. So they run it through the cloud. I don't know, I'm kind of calling cap on that. I do think it would be possible for a perpetual license to exist for this. If you want proof that they're going the token/minute route purely to milk people out of their money, then why do the tokens expire after 12 months? Yeah, there's no reasonable explanation for that. But I think this might be an interesting thing to review. If you guys want to check that out, let me know. I'll do it. I'll do anything, damn it.
If only I could sing.
If only I could sing.
Okay, we're not off to a good start.
Welcome to Sound ID Voice AI, the first voice transformation plugin for digital.
I like how the voice here is most likely AI too. Like they couldn't get a real person to do this. I mean, clearly they have real people here to do it. I mean, this is modeled off of real people.
Audio workstations. It can transform your voice into anything you can imagine, from the voices of other people to musical instruments. Just add the plugin to a track, capture your audio, select a preset.
See, the thing that seems shitty about this is I don't think you can demo it in real time, because it has to be processed on the cloud. So you're gonna like use your tokens or whatever that you pay for and then be like, oh, this is not, I didn't want that. So this is just gonna be like a money sink basically.
You'd like to apply and wait for the processing to complete. Here's an example.
It's pretty fast. I don't know, man. I think you could do this on your own computer if they wanted to. This just makes them a lot more money in the long run. Does Sonarworks have some sort of NASA supercomputer that they're using to process this? I highly doubt it.
You can create diverse backing vocal tracks using only one person's voice.
If only I could sing in many voices.
I'm scared about what I'm gonna hear next.
If only I could sing in many voices.
I feel like they're kind of insulting our intelligence in this video. They didn't need to make the lyrics, if only I could sing in many voices. We got that that is what is going on already.
Limitless possibilities for experimentation.
This is my voice.
This is my
Oh my god. Creed sounding ass.
voice.
This is my voice.
This is my voice.
Impressive technology. Not sure how I feel about it.
We've got exciting news. Wait,
Why are they using the same song over and over, bro? They have software to fucking change instruments into other instruments.
this is not my real voice.
Oh, this is. With our new voice AI,
Oh, he changed his voice? Why don't they change the fucking beat?
with our new voice AI plugin, the first of its kind, you can transform your voice into anything. It can be
Remarkably low.
Effortlessly high.
Silky. Silky smooth.
Very, very edgy.
Very, very edgy.
You can also turn your voice
It's horrifying.
into back vocals or make it a whole
Choir.
transform it into a
What the fuck?
catchy beat.
And that was a catchy beat. What was that time signature? 1614? Real quick, I just want to say subscribe if you are enjoying these videos. I'm hoping to reach 75,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It can be done, I think. But I really appreciate the support, guys. I do love doing these videos. I'm not going to cover the whole Rick Ross and game beef, at least not in this episode. Don't care. Still don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. All right. So apparently Spotify is to pay songwriters $150 million less next year with premium, duo, and family plan changes. You know, Spotify, they giveth and they taketh away. They said they were going to pay more money because they're going to pay less money to everyone else. But then they're also like, hey, we're also going to pay songwriters $150 million less. Not per person, obviously. So Spotify recently decided they're going to up the cost from $9.99 to $10.99. So on paper, it sounded like a good thing. You would think you're going to get a bump in mechanical royalties. Basically, they added audiobooks to this premium tier. Now, because of that, they get to pay a discounted amount to songwriters for premium streams. They're also going to reclassify their duo and family subscriptions as bundles. By adding audiobooks into Spotify's premium tier, the streaming service now claims it qualifies to pay a discounted bundle rate to songwriters for premium streams. So now they have to pay licensing for both books and music from the same price tag. They will only be $1 higher than when music was the only premium offering. Since they have now included audiobooks in the premium tier, they now have to pay out money to the book publishers and authors. The problem is that they only increase the subscription price by $1. Which is not enough to compensate for the amount they're paying out to these publishers and authors. So essentially a portion of that money that was originally going to songwriters is now going to pay for these audiobooks. It's worth noting that this change will only impact people in the United States, but it is believed it'll have a domino effect in other countries. I don't know, it basically just seems like Spotify is just gonna keep doing shit until people eventually pull their music off of the service. But if they just do it little by little like this, I don't think it'll ever really happen. You know, if you steal a little bit at a time, you're less likely to get caught in the long run. It does seem like they have found a loophole in order to increase the value of the service they offer to the public without actually having to pay more to songwriters. Technically, they're paying less. They're apparently considering raising the price even more, which will result in an even lower payout. I'm not sure how that works exactly. They're like, this will fuck them even more. Let's do it. This guy's got a big head. I wonder what could be going on up there. Pay musicians less. Pay them nothing. Pay them absolutely nothing. Find ways to fuck them and pay them nothing simultaneously. Musicians, come to me. Hand me your money. Hand me your balls. Bro, what is with these companies, dude? Wall Street Journal says Spotify CEO, once the music industry's slayer, now it's savior. Dick Rider. So the National Music Publishers Association, they were quoted as saying it appears Spotify has returned to attacking the very songwriters who make its business possible. Spotify's attempt to radically reduce songwriter payments by reclassifying their music service as an audiobook bundle is a cynical and potentially unlawful move that ends our period of relative peace. We will not stand for their perversion of the settlement we agreed upon in 2022. The problem with this sort of thing is that consumers just do not care about whether or not artists make money. To them, it's all about convenience. It's convenient, it's easy, it works, and they don't have to pay too much money. So they're not going to change until all the music gets pulled. Until they can't get their music anymore, they're never going to move. They do not care about how much artists make. Consumers are too far removed from the actual problem. Either way, fuck you, Daniel. I want to play tic-tac-toe on your head. In our next story, Reason 13 is on the way. It should be here on June 18th. And it looks like they may have done some good things. Maybe. I don't know. It seems like they've made the workflow better, which has always been my biggest complaint about Reason. I first started producing with Reason for maybe like 6 to 10 years or so, and I switched to Ableton. Reason is really creative. It's very interesting and different from other DAWs. So they've upgraded the sequencer, they've created a brand new browser, 5 new devices and more sounds. It's definitely very capable. It's definitely got its own sound. I love the sort of modular aspect of it. It's very different from other DAWs. Patches, samples, and loops are now all in one place. The new browser, they've added filtering and tags. I'll give you suggestions. The new sequencer setup kind of gives me Studio One vibes, maybe some slight Ableton vibes, more so Studio One though. Sounds like music. This is honestly not super impressive, but I don't know. I'm guessing this is just stuff that comes with it. They've added this polytone dual layer synthesizer inspired by vintage hardware, designed to recreate warm analog sounds. Like, it reminds me of Subtractor and Dr. Rex at the same time. Yeah, these demos are like Behringer vintage tier. Not good. We got this space delay. It combines delay and reverb, so it sounds kind of like Supermassive. They've added some new tools, such as a sidechain tool, gain tool, stereo tool. How different is this than the old stereo tool? From what they described and what it says on the device, it seems more like a simpler imaging tool that can widen up a mono signal. So I'm guessing it uses some sort of delay between the left and right channel. Gain tool. I feel like they're just giving you things that you already have. The sidechain tool, I guess, looks kind of decent. Hey, someone here even says it improves the workflow. They must be correct. Beta testers wanted. So if you guys want to get in on that. While it is great they are improving the workflow, I'm pretty sure this upgrade will cost a decent amount, and I do not think these features really warrant that. All right, this is news for all you big spenders out there. They've just unveiled the new iPad Pro and iPad Air. The CEO, Tim Cook, says this is the biggest day for iPad since its introduction. There's nothing that can go wrong here, and they're pissed off. Everyone is pissed off. Why are they pissed off? The video, apparently. Okay, as you can see here, 28,000 likes, 32,000 retweets. I'm assuming a bulk of those are quote retweets, which is not good. That's not good. That's what the kids call a ratio. Let's take a look at the video. We're not off to a good start here. A bunch of expensive equipment and what appears to be a hydraulic press. It looks like it might be CGI though. I'm not 100% certain.
Sometimes when I'm down and all alone, all I ever need is you.
Yeah, this is almost definitely 3D rendered. I don't know. It's kind of pathetic for people to get upset about this. This is really proof of the mob mentality of everything getting crushed. I don't know. I guess the whole point they're trying to make here is they have crushed all this technology into their extremely thin iPad. For those of you that don't know, this is supposed to be the... I don't know, I'm failing to understand why people are upset. Maybe if you believe this is all real, but look at this. It is a heartbreaking, uncomfortable, and egotistic advertisement.
That's what makes you ashamed to buy Apple products?
Not the fact that they're taking advantage of you. Not the fact that, I don't know, it's probably made...
In sweatshops.
Crushing symbols of human creativity and cultural achievements to appeal to pro creators. Nice. Maybe for the next Apple Watch Pro, you should crush sports equipment, show a robot running faster than a man, then turn to the camera and say, God is dead and we have killed him. What is wrong with these fucking people? That's insane. That's more insane than the fucking commercial. You've out-insaned the commercial. You happy with that? You proud of that? So they probably intentionally did this controversy, and they know that the people that actually were going to buy the product wouldn't care anyways. All these people complaining about it weren't going to buy it. It's really interesting that this is the thing that has people wanting to protest Apple. Let's see. Suicide nets at Apple sweatshop in China. Not only this, but Foxconn had their employees sign no suicide pledges. Well, they're going to have a hard time holding you to that if you kill yourself. But yeah, it's just really funny. This is the thing that has people like, I could never buy an Apple product again. Really strong moral compass you got there, pal. So the new iPad Pro features an M4 chip, meaning it will be very fast. Should be extremely power efficient. Look at that. That's like a clipboard. I don't know. I might be buying it. I'm just kidding. I'm going to buy a hydraulic press instead. Should have 1.5 faster CPU performance than the M2, 10-core GPU, so it should significantly increase performance for pro apps and games. So the iPads will be available on the 15th. The Pro version starts at $999, and the Air starts at $599. This does not look like a real person. It might even be AI generated. Apple also recently apologized for the ad, stating that they had missed the mark. They did not clarify if it was CGI or not. They said they will no longer run the ad on TV, but the ad is still available on Tim Cook's Twitter page. In other news, Native Instruments is offering you anal. Just gotta check your email, and you should have an email with them offering you anal. In other news, Kendrick Lamar's back catalog of music is up 49% following the weekend of beef with Drake. And I'm pretty sure me and my girlfriend are responsible for 20% of that. Although we were listening to him a lot before that, but we've probably listened even more, way before that, all right? Before you knew about him. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like on it, subscribe if you're new here. I post videos like this almost every single day. I also have a second channel. Consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. For as low as $5 a month, you get access to exclusive content, outtakes, and other goodies. I'll see you guys next time. People are like, why do you like doing this, Weaver? I'm like, I like to watch videos. What can I say? I really just like to watch videos.